For thousands of years, we have bent the world to our will by building tools. From the first controlled spark to the sprawling digital networks that span the globe, our history is a continuous chain of engineering our environment. Now we've reached a new threshold. Artificial intelligence operates differently than a wheel or a microchip. Instead of just executing our commands, it learns how to execute them better. This animated diagram illustrates how the technology actually functions. AI operates as a massive pattern recognition engine, taking millions of scattered data points and instantly organizing them into predictable mathematical structures. Because this engine identifies patterns and adapts at a speed far beyond human capability, it has rapidly integrated into our daily lives. We find ourselves relying heavily on a complex mathematical system that very few people can truly decode. While the algorithms evolve at breakneck speed, the systems we use to write laws and protect citizens still move at a 19th century pace. We are currently experiencing unaligned acceleration. A handful of isolated tech companies are racing to push these models further, building the infrastructure of our future without any shared planetary agreement on how it should be used. Without a global steering mechanism to guide that development, communities everywhere are left exposed to sudden disruptions, whether that's an automated shift in the financial markets or an algorithm deciding who gets a loan. The immediate risk isn't a cinematic robot uprising. The risk is that we are launching a world-shaping technology without holding the steering wheel. If we decide to grip that steering wheel, we have the opportunity to deploy the ultimate accelerator for global problem-solving. This stylized world map visualizes how a global AI model can process vast oceans of medical data to predict cross-border disease outbreaks. The system identifies the spread and maps calculated containment strategies before a human epidemiologist even locates patient zero. That same predictive power can calculate hyperlocal weather patterns and soil chemistry, allowing farmers in severe drought zones to optimize their exact water usage and maximize crop yields. When an earthquake or hurricane strikes, artificial intelligence can instantly reroute global supply chains and deploy rescue resources exactly where they are needed most. The technology already possesses the capacity to help eradicate some of our oldest struggles, provided the access to these tools is shared equitably across the globe. But technology is a mirror. Left unchecked, it perfectly reflects and automatically scales our darkest societal flaws. We see this through algorithmic bias. When an AI is trained on historical data, it absorbs historical prejudices. Without strict oversight, these unchecked models systematically deny housing, healthcare, and employment to already vulnerable populations. Add the rapid generation of deepfakes, and you get highly targeted, borderless misinformation campaigns capable of destabilizing democratic elections in a matter of days. Watch this network as the digital divide accelerates. Running these models requires massive physical infrastructure, causing wealth to concentrate exponentially into select computing hubs. As the periphery starves, developing nations are stripped of economic agency and sovereign power. If we let this current trajectory play out without immediate, forceful intervention, the math points toward a total breakdown of global stability and a severe erosion of foundational human rights. The core challenge of governing artificial intelligence is a matter of geography. A server farm in one hemisphere can process data and deploy algorithms that immediately disrupt the economy in another. The infrastructure ignores national borders entirely. Because the network is distributed worldwide, no single government has the authority or the technical reach to contain it alone, no matter how powerful their domestic laws might be. To manage a tool of this magnitude, we require a new global social contract, built to match the planetary scale of the technology itself. We have navigated existential risks before. Following global conflicts and the arrival of nuclear weapons, countries managed to sit at the same table and construct binding international agreements to ensure our mutual survival. We must use those existing global institutions today to draft shared ethical frameworks and put hard guardrails on the development of AI. The outcome of the 21st century depends on whether humanity can unite to govern its own creation before the technology dictates the terms of our future.